Welcome back everybody to another Off-Road Outlaws Random Builds video. Today we are going over a Raptor trophy truck. And I think I've went over a couple of these possibly. But this is a new version, pretty much. This is a fresh vehicle, not a retuned or anything. This is just built from normal truck to this. Actually, just now, actually. So, first things first, let's go and go to... what do I want to go for first? Okay, bumpers, third option. Fenders, second option. Rear bumper, the second option. Bed type, didn't really change anything about that. Cage, sixth option. Running board, third option. Roof light, fourth option. Snorkel, second option, or whatever option you want to use. Spare wheel, I did do one in the bed, which is the third option. No horns, no windshield protection. Front light, I did do that, as well as a winch. Jack, I did not do. Protection plates, I did not do. Exhaust pipes, no, I did not do as of yet, because new exhaust. I don't know how many types they're adding. Headlights, I did the second option. Gun rack, I didn't do that because we're in Baja. Why would we bring a gun with us? Repair pack, I did put the second option in, not the full-blown tool box, but the actual just a toolbox. Yeah, that makes total sense, Dark, yeah. And then I also did the antenna. Put it back on this corner somewhat. And then put it up to a decent size. And made it look cool. Paint, I just did a sort of a grayish black. It is sort of an in-between style. And then rims, I did define the last option. Tires, I did the second from last option. Wraps, I just did the scales on this one, if that's what you call them. And then just made them a little invisible and all that stuff. There you go. Dang it. I hate how it does that every time you go in and out. I have to press the check mark. And then here's some of the decals and stuff. So this up here is a mixture of these types, mirrored, and then this centered, which is fun. And then you got these up top, which just add the extra fun and good look in. And then you got some more of these down along the side on the back. Got the 4x4, you got the redneck, you got the race championship, got the built nut bolt, you got the pistons, and you got the compass over the mountains. You also got the racing flag, one on the sides here too. And then you got in the back, my favorite part, Wolf Army. And now it's glitched a little bit, so whatever, I'll fix that later. Don't know why that decided to do that now. Yeah. I'll be right back. Okay, there we go. Just changed it up a little bit, fixed it. And that should be about all in this area. And for the upgrades, I maxed out everything. I didn't do diesel, because it doesn't really make too much sense. I didn't do manual, because I suck at it. I didn't do tracks, you can also see that. But I did try blower. Didn't really work out too well. The turbo setup was better on this one. So give it a try, see how it works, and see what you prefer on that. And down into tuning, I got the trophy type independent in the front, and then the trophy type in the rear, and of course, whatever. Axe width in the front is 0.07. Axe width in the rear is 0.06. Damping in the front is 1945. Interesting. Damping in the rear is 2044. And then you got shocks. The second option, I think, same front and rear. Shocks 1. front and rear, shock size in the front is 1.5, shock size in the rear is 1.7. Stiffness in the rear is 14,480. Stiffness in the front is 13,500, which makes it land pretty well. Found out. And then travel, 0.45 in the rear. Travel in the front, 0.45. So it's a little down in the front, but it actually does land pretty well, surprisingly. Wheel size, front and rear. Rim size, I didn't change. Wheel radius is maxed out stage 1. Wheel width is maxed out stage 1 as well. And then gear tuning first is 3.1. Second is 1.6. Third is 1.4. Fourth is 1.0. And fifth is 0.7. More as a run out gear, like I like to say. And also, if you feel like it, experiment around a little bit with it. Get a good gear tune going, or stick with the one that I gave y'all. And then dyno, I just did perfect setup because, yes. Actually, that makes me want to, I just saw some, I want to test this. Yeah, it does land pretty good. Okay, now let's see. Let's head out to Baja Spot. Okay, we're now here at Baja Spot. Let's go see how well this thing, or how bad this thing does. I've been out here multiple times with this thing just to figure out some testing. And it seems to be doing pretty good. That first landing was a little rough. And as you can see, the suspension lands pretty well. And this time I can actually slide the rear end a little. Boy, I wouldn't want to do that the other times. It can also turn pretty well too. And for those of y'all who don't really know how to do, like, if your vehicle doesn't turn too well and you're wondering why, it has something to do with the tire type and a little bit of stiffness and dampening. That's really what determines how well your vehicle can steer from the testing that I've done. So if you feel like it, fiddle around a little bit with that, and you should gain or lose a little bit of turning. Depends on how you turn it. You can lose or gain. Unless your vehicle is literally just a train on ice and it just doesn't turn at all. Going over bumps. That's definitely better than some of my other vehicles. Like the Baja Bug, it definitely handled that better because the Baja Bug would have flipped end over end on that like it did every time. And I think it still does. Okay, time for the speed test on this thing. Well, we can get up to 100 and I think I saw 117 possibly? I don't know. Did I see that? I have no clue. Could have not seen that. I'm blind, so it makes sense. Not really, I'm not actually blind. If I was blind, I wouldn't be able to do this. And if I was actually blind and I was doing this, I'd be pretty surprised. So, hope you all enjoyed this video. Remember to leave a like, subscribe, hit that bell to get notified of every video that I post on my channel. And well, I reckon I'll see you later, Wolf Army, in the next video. Bye-bye.